Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully. Oh, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Tuesday night where we get to have some fun. Just saying. Come on in, have some fun with us. Twitch.tv/Accidental Punch. That's where we're live. We're also live on TikTok, YouTube, Kick, D-Live, Facebook, everywhere that you can think of. And with me today, as always, is the one guy, the one co-host that I love in a, whatever way you're thinking. He's my redneck brother from another mother. The guy who was so honest and straightforward that he has stuck around so long, and I trust him with everything. That's right. I'm talking about JT Hollis. Hi, sir. How are you? You're muted. Fuck! And there goes a strike on my swear jar.
You know what? That was earned because this is like the 5th time in a frickin' row I've done that.
We got 7 left.
I was doing pretty good until you started talking about the fact that you love me.
In a non-romantic way, sir.
It kind of, I don't want to do the 80s dating film thing here,
Yeah. That's later. That's later.
But I'm doing all right, man. I got a little bit of news for everybody here in a bit, but.
Well, let's say hi to everybody.
We can do that.
Who we got in the chat room today?
Well, we got a great group of punchers. First one in the chat room tonight, the much better half of the messy one who came in a few minutes later.
Yeah.
The one and only Miss Vera Lynn. She is with us tonight. Great to have her along as always. The master of useless information. He's with us as well. And he said, and I quote, he's made a slight alteration to our warning at the beginning of the show. He says, if you end up getting offended, good. We are doing our job and ending the stigma of everyone gets a participation trophy.
It's true. It's very true. Very true. It's very true.
Yes, I cannot argue with that. Up next, the third member of the Sully Show crew, the lady who does the prep sheet as much as she can for us, and we do truly appreciate it. The one and only Lady Death, a.k.a. Nakaya, is here tonight.
Woot, woot.
Like I said, the messy one, he came in just a few minutes after Miss Vera. It's great to have him along as well. And then the shitmeister himself, the master of the poo-poo.
Of the poo-poo?
The poo-poo.
The poo-poo.
The one and only Bugster. He is with us as well.
Well, hi, sir. How are you? Hope you're doing good. He's got a new passenger for his car.
What, do you find another dildo?
No, a skeleton.
Nice.
Yep. That's how we roll. So what's this announcement you got?
Well, first off, Miss Nikaya says, OMG, I am so excited. I have so much fun stuff coming up. I just finally got my new dryer last Friday, and it works beautifully.
Lovely.
I would hope so. It's new.
We like
But
that.
yeah, that's a good thing.
We like that.
This Saturday, everything from my storage unit is coming home after 5 years.
Nice.
And next Monday, new window glass. Woohoo! I have no family except for my son, so I need everyone to share it with. So we win. Yay!
Awesome sauce.
We love it when we win. A couple of new people just came. Well, not new people, but a couple more people came in the chat room. The most dangerous woman with a crochet needle you ever meet, but also one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. Our good friend from across the northern border, Miss Carol, is here. And Klinger! Klinger's here as well.
Hi, Klinger. We like Klinger. We don't like
Klinger's
clingers, but we like Klinger.
Yeah, I guess we don't like clingers.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean,
Static cling does suck. Luckily, I don't have long hair, so it doesn't make my hair stick up anymore.
it really does. It's interesting, some of the stuff that, we see, It's
Yeah,
like, whoa.
yeah.
So
I'm due for a haircut.
So welcome, everybody. Come on in, have some fun with us. We're ready to rock and roll and have a good time. But first, JT, what's your announcement?
Well, Klinger says he's more like a dingleberry.
Well, the schnozberries take like schnozberries.
Schnozberries.
Don't
Excuse
die.
me. Here shortly, I may be unavailable for a show or possibly two, depending on how things go. I was informed last week, Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
No,
Notice how
2 weeks ago.
Always
weeks
after
ago.
we go off the air. It's always
Right.
after
Yeah, but
we
this
go
was
off.
2 weeks ago Wednesday that I was informed. I apologize.
That's okay.
I was informed that I have to have surgery.
Oh, what kind of surgery?
Semi-major surgery.
Enlighten us.
I'm having the hardware in my Fusion removed.
Oh,
Not by choice.
well, that's interesting.
Well, you and I have talked offline, and I'll
Yeah.
talk to you about the blister that I have that keeps coming back.
Yes. Which is no bueno, by the way.
Yeah, it's no fun, no bueno. Had a bunch of tests done and everything else, and I was talking with my neurosurgeon a couple of weeks ago. He goes, basically, he said, "You puzzle me."
Yeah, we know.
Well, I've heard that plenty of times, so it's not a new statement to me. I mean, I
Nothing
puzzle
new.
myself, but when it's a neurosurgeon that is saying those words to you,
Yeah, that's a little weird.
yeah, it's not a good thing. But what brought this all about was my VA doctor sent me to this doctor, or the surgeon actually, because he could not figure out what the hell was going on with the blister.
Oh, all right.
So I had to have all kinds of tests and all this other crap done. Well, it turns out that in my lower back, in the fusion area, I have two bubbles,
Uh-oh.
almost like, two different water balloons.
I was
Okay?
about to say, are they like air bubbles or water?
Water, well, they're pus bubbles.
Okay. Not as good. Not as good.
One close to the skin, and the other one touching the metal in my fusion.
Ooh.
And there literally, this is how it was written up. There is a highway running from one to the other.
Okay.
Here's the problem. That fluid
Yes.
is some kind of infection.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Now, normally you have an infection, they put you on medication for a while.
Yeah.
The infection goes away.
All right.
Turns out it does not work that way when said infection is touching titanium.
Right.
So the only way to, and we were looking at addressing two things, addressing the infection, figuring out what the hell was going on, and addressing my increased pain level, which we talked about.
Yes.
The only way to get rid of the infection is to remove the metal.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
That's the only way that you can get rid of it. Which, when I thought at first, I was like, "What the fuck? That can't be right."
Like,
Should be able to go in
dare
there and
you.
do something to get it off the. But it makes sense when I actually sat down and thought about it.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, the good thing is, believe it or not, it's outpatient surgery.
Really?
Yeah, it's outpatient surgery. I'm lucky because they're not taking out anything that is in the front.
Okay.
So, they don't have to go in there and cut muscle and move organs and all this other stuff. They can go in without cutting muscle in the back to take those out.
Right.
So he said, we'll basically make 3 cuts, one directly on the spine and then one on each side
Makes
to
sense.
get to everything to remove it. And then, so I don't know what my surgery is on the 20th, and I don't know what my time frame for recovery and all that good stuff is at this point. So that's why I say I might be missing I can really only see me missing one show unless something happens. But I might be missing a show, maybe 2 in the near future.
I mean, that's pretty important stuff if you ask me.
Well, I tell you, man, it screwed me up for several days.
Okay.
Because I mean, come on, look at the hell that I went through to get that shit put in
Very true.
to start with. And what we're trying to find out, and he won't really know until he gets in there, is is the one that's touching the hardware, is that like maybe causing a nerve to be pinched or compressed or something that's caused the increase in the pain level, kind of thing. So we don't really know. He won't know until he actually gets in there and does his thing.
True.
But I couldn't even talk to my daughter about this for probably a week. That's how messed up it had me.
Really?
Well, I mean, I went through a lot of shit to get the front stuff put in.
Well,
Or
true.
to get the stuff put in the first place. And then to tell me that you're going to take it out.
Well, I mean,
That's kind of traumatizing a little bit,
to an extent, yes. But I mean, if you think about it, when it comes down to it, it's either that or you get sick. And we don't want you getting sick.
And that's the thing, because I have no choice.
Right.
It's either like you said, and like he said, and like I said, you either get it done, get rid of the infection, which means that me and Kay don't have to deal with the freaking blister on my back anymore.
Right.
And the infection goes away.
Which
Or
is a good thing.
Leave it in there, deal with the freaking blister constantly, and not know what's going to happen. But it's what puzzled him. This is what puzzled him. This was the kind of funny thing about this. He says, what puzzles me about you is normally in this kind of situation, the person would have high fever, lightheadedness. He'd be showing more signs of an infection.
Yes.
Because you're really not physically showing any signs of an infection other than the blister. So they took 2 vials of blood that were like that tall and that big around,
Mm-hmm.
and ran a bunch of infection tests and all this stuff. And he says, your white blood cell count is a little bit elevated, but nothing near anything that would make anybody worry about it. Well within the range of normal.
Sure. Which is
and he
good.
Says, and there's a couple other ones that are elevated a little bit,
but
not enough to make anybody worry about it.
Okay.
So, and that's what puzzles me. And apparently he's talked with a couple of his surgeon buddies and his infection specialist that he has.
Mm-hmm.
And I puzzled all of them too.
You need to stop this. I'm just saying. I'm
You're
just telling
me.
Mr. Bunky says, so you're getting the zip ties and the duct tape replaced.
And that's the thing.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah.
That's what worries me the most about this.
Really?
From what I've gotten from him, they're not putting anything back in.
Well, no, you can't because...
Well, until the infection clears up, yeah.
Right.
You can put one side back in.
You got to worry about the infection, and then you also have to make sure that when it comes down to it, that you're not going to get that infection again.
Right.
So it's kind of a preventative care as well.
Yeah, my worry though is, obviously the pin or the 2 rods and the 6 pins are for support. But if they take those out and don't replace them, how much does that compromise my lower spine?
It's a good question.
I can't go back to just being normal before my surgery.
Right.
So, is not having this material replaced going to add additional restrictions to what I can and can't do? And those, there's a whole lot of questions that are sitting out there that we have to sit down and talk with the surgeon about. I have no choice. I have to have the surgery. I have to before it does cause major problems.
Right. So when is surgery day?
The 20th.
Of this month, so October 20th. Ooh. Yikes.
Yep. My pre-op appointment is Thursday.
What day is that? That's a Wednesday? No, Friday.
Thursday. Oh, the 20th?
Yeah, 20th? No.
Is
that a show day?
The 20th is a Monday.
As a Monday.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So if I miss any show, it would be the one on the 21st.
Yeah. Oh, sad face.
If I can do it, I will. And you know that. I don't like to miss shows. So
listen, health is more important. You know this.
I know this, but at the same time, you know how I feel about it. I don't like missing shows. I don't like leaving you hanging. I don't like leaving our listeners hanging, our friends hanging. And
that's true. I know you don't.
So, if I can, maybe I can come in and do, only be able to handle the first hour.
But the other thing you got to remember is not too long ago, we had a show where you lost all power. 8 minutes in.
Oh, I remember. Believe me, I remember. I was pissed.
Big Tank says I should get Trisha to fill in or something.
I'd say get Micaiah on the line,
she would never do it. She doesn't like the attention that way.
I think she should, because she is the 3rd member of the crew, so she's got to back us up.
I agree.
And since I might not be able to do it, she should be available to just, chit chat with you.
I agree. Will it happen? Probably not. Are we open to it? Absolutely.
Right. Big Tank asked if did they check the MRSA? You know, I think that is one of the things that they did check. I'm not positive. I would have to look at my paperwork again. And I don't think he said anything about that.
Really? But
I'm not positive. I mean, he didn't go into a lot of detail. Of course, you know, Kay caught more of the conversation than I did because I was kind of
right.
Was kind of flailing in the wind like them wind thingies.
Like,
you know, but no, I wanted to let you guys know I was finally able to talk to Kaylin about it the other day.
Aww.
I still have to get a hold of my mom, but they don't have a phone at the moment, so I can't tell her
womp, womp.
and everything. But I wanted to let y'all know.
Also known as JT is gonna be just fine.
You guys are family, you know. I gotta let you know.
Look at that. We're family. We're family.
And it's just like when you were dealing with everything with Little Bit.
With little who?
With Little Jedi.
Who's Little Bit?
Actually, the dog next door is who we call Little Bit. Cute little.
Oh.
She's a teacup schnauzer.
A teacup schnauzer.
Cute as can be. So definitely not an insult to Little Jedi.
No.
But just like when you were dealing with the stuff with Little Jedi, you would give me or Adam an update.
Yep.
And then we would pass that on to everybody when we could, you know, that kind of thing.
Yep. Oh, speaking of Little Jedi, if you haven't seen it yet, shame on you.
One of the 7 editions of it?
Yeah, and tomorrow will be number 8. So, if you don't follow me on Facebook, on TikTok, or Instagram, or anything else like that, you really should. Because Little Jedi asked if we can make videos together. And I said, sure. What type of videos that you want to make? Now, at first she was like, well, I want my own YouTube channel so I can do tutorials on makeup. So, well, first of all, you never do tutorials with makeup the right way. I said, and second of all, you don't have any makeup to do tutorials with. I said, and third of all, I'm not making you your own YouTube channel. Not yet, anyway. When you're older,
not yet.
Different story.
Right.
And she goes, okay. So I said, what type of video do you want to make with me? She said the 2 dreaded words. You choose.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, not good words to say to Sully in any way, shape, or form.
And she knows this by now. So I said, well, I tell you what, Halloween's coming up. How about you and I do scaring videos where I scare you? Goes,
Big Tank says, dumbass kid.
You know, you would like to think that. You'd like to think that. But when I suggested that I do a scaring video and I jump out and scare her, she said, okay. Now, I need to preface this because I've gotten flack from other adults, mainly my parents, and some other adults here and there. I want to say hi to Emily, who just joined in. Hello, and Jess, Mr. Bunky.
Please note that I was not one of them.
Nope. So, as Klinger says, there's some dangerous words, right? You choose, especially with me as her father. Now, she agreed to this. Now, I do have to continue to preface this with, no matter what, I have been scaring her since she's been 2. Okay? And I mean, like, just jumping out of nowhere and scaring her since she's been 2. Now,
Why does that not surprise me?
some people will say, you shouldn't really do that with children. Their minds are, whatever, and they can start forming some type of anxiety or anything like that. Not even not even like that. They mean it in a good way. Okay.
Yeah, I would still tell them to shut the hell up.
But when she agreed to this, I said, okay, you heard it here. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. I'm going to scare you. So every day since October 1st, I have been scaring her and jumping out at her and having a ball with this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about how many views I have on it. I really don't, because it's fun. It's fun mostly for me. But the one rule that little Jedi had was no masks. So I couldn't use masks. I can't use masks, and I'm okay with that. Oh, Megan just chimed in on TikTok. Howdy, y'all. It just gave me a nice little cowboy hat with a mustache and a heart. Oh, look at that. She's giving me gifts left and right. Thanks, darling. Thank you. Love it. Love it. Thank you. So, today just so happens to be day number 7. Which means today's episode of me scaring her is out. And
it's a good one. It's a good one.
It's a very good one. At least I feel it's a very good one. Where, yeah, I'm gonna scare her again. Now, I will say I have had 3 fails. 3. Over the last 7 days. Fail number 1 was I decided to take a balloon, and when she came up for dinner, I popped the balloon. She did jump, but didn't really scream.
Right.
And then, hold on.
Bless you.
Thanks. Good thing I muted the mic and did not hit my face on it. Although that would have been funny.
But I still heard you sneeze.
You did? You heard me sneeze?
Yes, I did.
I'm muted.
I heard you.
Hello? Okay. Oh, I know why. I know why you can hear me sneeze. Because the video settings got changed.
Ah.
Because that was weird.
Apparently, Nakaya heard you as well because she said not muted.
Not muted? What?
And bless you.
Oh, I know why. My other microphone's not muted. That would explain it. Oh, boy.
Why do you even have another microphone hooked up anymore?
No, I always have another microphone hooked up.
Just in case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just in case. You never know. Plus, I do all my voiceovers and stuff with it. So, anyway. Yeah, I sneezed. Thanks. I got a galaxy. Thanks, Megan. Megan even says, bless me. Thank you. Nope, I didn't have a drink in my hand either, Mr. Bunky. So, so yes, episode 7 is up. I've had 3 fails. One was a balloon. The other actually happened earlier today. When I went to scare her, the camera actually froze.
Whoops.
But I had a great reaction. And then I'm like, I can scare her when I'm just standing right next to her or sitting next to her. Let me see if I can scare her when watching TV. I tried. Nothing. Not even phased. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get her. And then there was today's episode, which is oh so good. Just oh so good. And if you want to watch the rest, go on Instagram, The Real Sully Show, TikTok, The Sully Show. They're all there in order. today's day 7. It's how I roll. And I made sure to post it just before I came down here to have a little fun.
The answer is yes.
Yes, they are recorded on my Facebook page. They are also part of my reels. Those do time out after a while, so you'll have to watch it when you can. And the other thing about that is it's also listed on TikTok, basically until I take it down, really. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it, is for me to go, okay, yeah, I got to take it down or whatever. So here's today's episode, because, yeah, it's that good, okay? It's good. Nope, wrong button. There we go.
Is shining. It is day 7 of scaring my daughter for 31 days. Oh, as the sun is shining, it is day 7.
I was in her room.
What's funny to me, what's funny to me is, we talked about this, is the different levels of scared that she is.
Oh yeah.
If you go through and watch all 7 days back to back to back,
yes,
it's funny that because you can see the different levels of how scared she was.
Yes.
Each time, and it's kind of funny.
Yes. So here's actual day 1. All right. Here's day 1. I'll rewind it and unmute it.
All right, it's October 1st, which means my daughter has allowed me to make videos with her. And I chose scaring her. So for the next 31 days, I'm going to be scaring her. And she won't know when it's coming. Here's day 1.
Now, mind you, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this, because we are on day 7, okay? But even day 2, which is just as good.
Here's day 2 of scaring my daughter for 31 days.
Now, I know it's dark, but I got her good with this one. I love. Christy did get in trouble for this, by the way, because
Christy.
Yes, well, with day 2, even again, it's dark. I know it's dark. There's a reason. I was in a dark room, but little Jedi had toys all over her bed. So I had Christy tell her that she needed to come up in her room and take her toys and bring them back downstairs, which makes sense, right? So I scared the living hell out of her. here's day 3.
Welcome to day 3 of scaring my daughter for 31 days. Welcome to day.
She gets so frustrated that I get her. But with this particular one, she saw me come in here. I did it right in front of her.
All right, welcome to day 4 of scaring my daughter for 31 days.
Now, this particular one, day 4, so far has been the best one according to everybody who's watched these videos. Watch this.
All right, welcome.
The look on her face is just priceless. It really
Takes
is. It's just like,
sorry, it takes her a second to realize just who that was.
Well, and that's the funny part.
Mm-hmm.
We're at we were at Action Wildlife here in Connecticut, okay? And it's a hay castle. Like they painted all the Mario Brothers and everything. It was pretty cool, right? I didn't go in with them. I just stayed off to the side. So I'm like, oh, this is easy pickings. Here's day 5.
Welcome to day 5 of me scaring my daughter for 31 days. And oh, by the way, she agreed to every single one of these videos.
But she smiles every time afterward.
Mhm.
So that is how I know she's enjoying this. Because if she wasn't, she would have told me by now, like, okay, I'm done with this, you know?
Right.
But she's committed. She's committed. Here was yesterday's.
Welcome to day 6 of scaring my daughter for 31 days.
She went to go get the mail, by the way. Didn't think her dear old dad would chase her, did she? And then, of course, it was today's, if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh, as the sun is shining, it is day 7 of scaring my daughter for 31 days. Oh,
Now, mind you, this last one was right before bedtime, so I probably shouldn't have done that. But totally worth it. Totally worth it. So if you want to continue watching these, it's going to be fine. By all means, go on TikTok and watch these, okay? One after another after another. You're going to laugh. I guarantee it. You're going to laugh.
And the cool part is you will get your daily dose of useless information.
Well, I mean, there is a lot of useless information, including right here from this book. From the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. You can get it wherever books are sold. I do not make a penny off of this, but it'd be pretty cool if I did. Let's see here. We left off with the, what was it? Now say it 3 times fast. We did that last week.
Yeah, we did.
This one is in the beginning. Oh, these are long.
In the beginning, there was the word, and the word was, what the hell?
In the beginning, the earth blew up. So yeah, in the beginning, we're only going to do 4. Because holy crap, these are long. Actually, you know what? We'll probably only do 2. We'll do 2 today and 2 next week. Because damn, it's long. Holy good God. But hey, you're about to learn something. During early years of feudal rule in England, each shire had a reeve who was the law for that shire, called the shire reeve. When the term was taken to America, it was shortened to sheriff. Shire reeve. Sheriff. Shire reeve. Sheriff. I shot the sheriff.
But I didn't shoot the deputy.
I am so glad you did that.
I help out where I can.
The phrase sleep tight originated when mattresses were set upon ropes woven through the bed frame. I actually did know this. To remedy sagging ropes, one would use a bed key to tighten the rope. And if you really want to learn more about that, you can go to basically any town that has one of those old villages that you can go to, and I'll tell you all about it, including but not limited to Gettysburg, which was awesome, by the way.
I would love to go to Gettysburg.
Yeah. All right, we'll do one more. The other one's really long, so I don't want to get into the fourth one.
Let me twist your arm first, okay?
Twist it and break it right at the elbow.
Do it.
The word robot comes from the Czechoslovakian word robotovat, which means to work very hard. It was created by Karel Capek, and it's Karel and Capek, C-A-P-E-C-E-K. Sorry, C-A-P-E-K. Yes. Hope you learned something about stuff from in the beginning. And if you didn't, yeah, I got nothing for you. Sorry.
Yeah.
That,
remember,
my friends,
the name of this bit is useless information.
exactly. Just
Not
enough.
useful.
Just enough to get you to pass Jeopardy. Just saying. That, my friends, is this week's Useless Information from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham in the Useless Information Society. You can get it wherever books are sold. I don't make a penny off of it, but there are multiple copies out there, so many different versions, and I highly recommend getting it. Yep, that's right. Yep. Yep. Well, what do you say we do... I've got a list of stuff we got to do, by the way. I just blocked JT's camera. Sorry. I blocked JT's camera with Discord. Want to say hi to DJ Max. Hello, DJ Max. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Mike.
Come on in, have some fun with us. We're having a good time. We just did some useless information. Yeah. That's how we roll.
You said DJ Max, and my mind instantly went to Max Headroom.
Yeah, because it's Max Headroom. I mean, after all, he will definitely play that music video.
Yes, he will.
He made Porky Pig look good.
That was actually pretty good, Sully.
I know, right? I mean, after all,
Now he's going to do that for the
we're
rest
going
of the
down
show.
the rabbit hole now, folks.
Now let's do this.
Like what?
Why don't we knock out the world record story?
You know what? That's a really good idea. Which one are we doing? Because now I've got like 4 different ones to choose from you.
Well, no. The one that I just sent you.
Okay.
That's maybe next week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, no, this week, this would be the 173rd live show in a row with at least one world record story in it. And this one is actually kind of cool because I actually had to do a little bit of research.
What?
Because I saw a tidbit of information that made me go, no, wait a minute, that conflicts with that. And it made me think for a minute, which, Nakia, I should be mad at you for that, but I'm not.
Oh, boy.
So this week's world record story is, I love the way she titled it, This is a Lot of Lies.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But it's a play on words.
We like play on words sometimes.
Yes. Because we kind of got Pinocchio'd here a little bit.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Longest nose on a person, male, ever.
Damn.
Yes.
That is a big schnoz.
The picture that Sully is about to show up or show to you.
Show up?
Yes, you are going to show up.
We're going to show it up.
His name is Thomas Wedders, Wedders. And he was a circus performer back in the 18th century.
All right. So, a little older.
Right. And a wax statue of him is a major attraction at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum.
All right.
When he puts the picture up, you will see why.
Yes. Yes. Now, don't get too excited there, folks.
Nope, not too excited. The record that he holds is the longest nose on a person ever in the male category.
I mean,
besides the fact that it looks like a penis coming out.
There it is. He beat me too.
Somebody had to say.
Some people.
His nose actually measured, because he has passed away, obviously, 7.5 inches long.
What?
Yes.
99.9% of men are going, I want that.
So are women.
Also true.
He's 7.5 inches long.
That's a
He
big
was
nose.
a member of a traveling freak circus because of that lovely phallus on his face.
Oh boy.
Phallus on his face.
There it is.
Don't know how I came up with that one. But what got me
Women?
was... Say that again?
The women?
Right.
Even Klinger
what
says
got me
seems
in the
pretty
article was
useful
one
to
of
me.
the last lines in this article. A few more things before I read that last line, but quote, I mean, this is what makes Twitter so wacky and wonderful. Tweets like this. Thank you, said one user. Because this was put out on a Twitter tweet by Historic Vids. Okay. There are historical accounts that Thomas Wetters, who lived in England during the 1770s and was a member of the traveling freak circus, had a nose measuring 7.5 inches long. However, the record for the longest nose on a living person, and I didn't catch the living part until I read it a couple of times, belongs to a gentleman by the name of Mehmet Ozurek.
Bless you.
Sully, I'm going to send you a link
Okay.
for this one.
I'm down.
Here you go.
All right.
So, Mr. Mehmet, who Sully is going to put up here in a minute, held the record for the world's longest nose on a person living.
All right.
They make that specification there.
Makes sense, I suppose.
And he, Mr. Mehmet there, had a nose, and this is nowhere close, that was 3.46 inches long.
Huh.
So less than half the size of the other gentleman.
Why do I feel like this should be a character in Roxanne? Which was a good movie, by the way. Just putting out there.
But yeah, he held the record and was confirmed in November of 2021. Here's the problem. He's now dead.
Oh,
Yeah, he passed away at the age of 75 in May of 2023.
wow.
So not too long ago.
Do we know anyone with a world record nose? Do we? Anybody raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
If not,
It would
I
have
wanna
to
talk
be
to him.
it would have to be 3.46 inches in length. And you would have to get with Guinness to figure out exactly how they're measuring it. I mean, is it from the bridge?
I would say from bridge to tip of the nose.
Yeah, I didn't want to say the second part of that because
Well, you
the
have to
phallus
say
on the
it that way.
face member and mentioning tip. It just,
Yeah. Klinger, all that blood flow goes to his nose when he smells food.
And it's funny that he says that, because there's actually a statement in here when they were talking to Mr. Ozuric. He says, I say, there is a smell here. Other people would say, we don't smell anything. And he would say, you may not smell it, but I can. He's got big ass freaking stars.
Jesus Christ!
Let's see. Mr. Ozuric fell ill and suffered a heart attack as he was scheduled to undergo a surgery. They don't say for what. The doctors did try to save him, but it was in vain. There you go. I thought that was a pretty neat addition. I messaged to Kai and I says, I love the world record story for this week, but I added something to it.
You did.
Because, the first part was pretty short. So,
But still.
Unlike their noses.
Wow. That's crazy.
Then it's 7.5 inches long and almost 3.5 inches long.
Oof. Yikes.
Crazy.
Yikes.
That's a big schnoz, man.
Just a little bit. Klinger, he smelled the medical waste.
It could be. Very well could be. I wonder how he would have done as like a drug human for the police or something.
Oh, that's a very good question.
I can come up with them every now and then.
That is a good question.
Well, I mean, if you can smell things like that.
I was about to say, if he can smell just like a dog, you're good to go.
Right.
Good to go.
Just one big whiff.
Just remember, drugs are bad, okay? Okay.
Now, that bag is clean, but man, I need to wash that shit.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get into our vintage desperation video for today. I'm still working on the intro. I don't have a female video because I'm having an issue finding some. But I did happen to find a gentleman by the name of Arnold. Yes, you heard me right, Arnold. That is his name.
Arnold.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Are you sure?
I'm positive it's not a tumor.
Okay.
It's not a tumor. But Arnold here is looking for a date. Yeah, he is. Just looking for a date.
Definitely has the look of a dateless wonder.
Are you sure?
Just saying. Yeah.
Just saying, just putting it out there.
Just putting it out there.
It's just, letting you know that's how it rolls, okay? All right? Yeah, that's right. So let's take a look at Arnold's dating video, shall we?
But of course we shall.
If you want to date a sweet boy with a nice smile, date my Arnie.
The fact that he had to have his mother write a letter specifically for this tells you exactly what path we're going down.
If that's not warning flags in itself,
we got an issue.
I don't know what would be.
Yeah.
Nikaya, what in the absolute F did I just see?
Just wait. It gets better.
Is it up, is it down, is it red, is it brown? It's Datamax.
This is the second one where the Datamax song is completely different, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on.
Hello, my name is Arnold. I work at a TCBY. And what you talking about, Willis? A date with me.
Come on.
For those
you could at least
of you that don't know what a TCBY is, Dairy Queen. Enough said.
Pretty much. I mean, he could have put a little more effort into the what you talking about, Willis.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna quote it, do it right.
Yeah.
You know,
Or at least try to do it right.
let's go on.
What celebrity reminds me most of my ideal mate? Oh, that's easy. Liza from the Liza the Z album. It's
Yep. Liza.
Liza with a Z, not Lisa with an S. Lisa with an S, not Zitzy, it's the best. Liza with a Z. Can you see Liza? My guilty pleasure is that I like to eat baby food.
Please tell me your mother does not feed you.
Do you wear a bib too?
Because my little angel.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Virulence said TCVY is the country's best yogurt.
Yes.
And Klinger said, oh no, the haircut and tie.
Right? Doesn't it kind
that
of
was the 80s, my friend.
Doesn't it kind of look like end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s? Like all he's got to do is shave the sides of his head and you're golden.
And cut the tie in half.
Yeah. Lady Death, I think I just puked in my mouth a little. And so you verped. She verped.
She burped.
She verped.
Uh-oh.
Let's go on.
My pet peeve is when my mother insists that I didn't do something, like vacuum, when it's clear by the lines on the carpet that I f***ing vacuumed. I would say the same.
Okay, maybe his mama does feed him the baby food. Wow. Okay, you know what this is? This is the 80s version of Wallowitz.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Mr. Mess says, oh, wow.
Just, oh, wow. But you see, what I picture, this is what I picture when I just heard that. Not that, because apparently the wrong audio just started playing.
Klinger says, Norman Bates much?
How'd you know?
Nikai says, so he has mommy issues
Yes.
and lives with his mommy.
Yes.
Apparently.
Let's continue.
Sexiest thing about me is just that I love my mother.
Allow me to rewind that so you can hear it properly.
Vacuum. I would say the sexiest thing about me is just that I love my mother.
The sexiest thing about him.
Well, it's nothing else that we can see in the video. That's for damn sure.
Listen, that brown suit and yellow tie will go a long way for the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, okay?
You know what? I think they borrowed that from him for Raj to wear, too.
Mr. Rogers is turning over in his grave right now.
Klinger. It puts the lotion on the skin. Mr. Mess, mother doesn't like it when I do that.
Let's go on.
Ladies, if you go on a date with me, you're going to get a man with a healthy weekly allowance.
What?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Nikai, wait a minute. With what?
My point exactly. And Kane reincarnated.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go on with this one.
A home cooked meal every Sunday night.
Because mom will make a brisket.
I've got the entire bottom floor of the house completely to myself.
Also known as the basement.
I was gonna say, so he lives in the basement. Oh God, the next line.
I only have a few chores to do, so I'd be pretty much yours all the time. And
Oh my God.
even if I do get in trouble, I'd only get grounded for like a week, and I'd probably still have phone privileges.
Oh my freaking God, you gotta be kidding me.
Yep, we're going to play that whole part back.
With a healthy... Ladies, if you go on a date with me, you're going to get a man with a healthy weekly allowance, a home-cooked meal every Sunday night. I've got the entire bottom floor of the house completely to myself. I only have a few chores to do, so I'd be pretty much yours all the time. And even if I do get in trouble, I'd only get grounded for like a week, and I'd probably still have phone privileges.
My God. No. Education. Clown college.
Is it up, is it down, is it red, is it brown? It's state of mind.
Oh my God. Look at his look at his interests.
Having mom sing to me. Going
And?
on walks with mom. I stress
Okay.
again.
Wait. Okay. Go ahead. Stress what you're gonna stress. I got something.
This is Norman Bates and his mother. This isn't even Wallowitz and his mother. No. This is worse.
Yeah. So, Mr. Arnold here is 28 years old.
Yes.
5'10", 162.
Okay. Yep.
His preferred age range of his partner, 42 to 63.
So
I'm thinking he does a little bit more than just has mommy feed him.
So he likes cougars.
No, he likes family cougars.
Family oriented cougars.
Oh my God, dude. And here's the thing. Look how confident he is about this. Look at how comfortable he is with himself.
Klinger, I hear banjos.
I mean, wow. Holy crap, man. Oh, and he's Baptist.
I question that.
So you wouldn't be able to dance at your wedding. Of course, at 63, you might not be able to anyway with the bad hip.
Anything's possible, though. Anything's possible. But that, my friends, is this week's vintage desperation. And we're going to take a break. When we
Hold
come
on.
back from the break, hopefully, we'll get to the trailer park. We'll also have, I can't believe I read that, and of course, the dumbass of the week, so you might want to stick around.
Real quick, Nikaya says, this needs a CPS and a police phone call. You know what? I can't argue with her on that.
No, you really can't. Can't. The Klinger, wait, now I hear banjos. Yes, you do.
I see you got your sound effects working again.
Yes, I got everything working, even camera angles.
Yay.
So, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have all of that stuff that I just mentioned. And, of course, the dumbass of the week. If you like what we do, make sure you click the follow and the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified every single time that we go live, and we will be right back. Oh, yes, we will, because, well, we have to.
Hi, this is Kane Hodder, better known as Jason from Friday the 13th, Victor Crowley from Hatchet. You are watching and listening to The Sully Show. Keep there or I'll kill you.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
He wakes up present day. He's in the bantha pod. Not the bantha pod. Wow, holy crap.
Taking higher than recommended doses of the common over-the-counter allergy medicine, diphenhydramine.
This dick is definitely... Wow, holy crap.
I'm looking forward to this, but at the same time, I'm not.
Same what?
At the same time, I'm not.
Not only did he file a false claim, wow, holy shit.
The rogue beautician peels the buttery or the beauty batter.
That is that is art. Wow, art. What the fuck?
Off of the subject's face in one piece.
Xylophago.
VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at vgdshop.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/veterangardendeco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
Police said they were called for a robbery. Wow, holy crap. You don't have any problems.
That's the thing.
Oh my God, did you guys just see that? Realm.
This is what they had to say. Dear McMillian.
Yeah.
Dear McMillan 2014.
He found out I was going to be here and he was like, F word.
No.
We're never going to get there.
That's not
nice
true.
Catch. Right now, as you said, we do have Western Echo. Wecker? The hell is Wecker?
Miners removal from the Edna Edna. Wow, holy shit.
Hi, I'm Dee Wallace, and you're watching and listening to The Sully Show.
The dark side's calling out on Israel. She'll never know just how I feel.
We're back. Well, at least I'm back. I have no idea where JT is. I know he's listening. He's got his earbuds in. Actually, I think there's a monitor. Yeah. He's on the dark side. He is. Come on into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live. Everybody else is here. TikTok, The Sully Show. Facebook, The Sully Show, as well as The Accidental Punch. YouTube at Accidental Punch. It's good shit. We have a good time. Yeah. JT's back. Look, there he is. He's still muted.
I apologize for my tardiness, but I was telling Kay about Arnold.
About what?
About Arnold.
About Arnold. Yes.
About Arnold, yes.
I mean,
yes,
Arnold does work for the TCBY, and he is so sophisticated, it's not even funny.
A little mommy's boy, you know.
Also known as ready to take a knife and stab you in the frickin' chest.
Do me a favor. The chest, I might live. Just put it like right through here.
Well, I mean, you could technically sever arteries and all that other good stuff too. So you don't really want to do that. Just
no,
putting it out
because
there.
if I'm around him, I would want to die anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
If you are into baseball, Mariners are beating the Tigers 5-1, and the Blue Jays are kicking the shit out of my Yankees 6-1. Now,
best of 5, right?
Yeah, best of 5. Best of 5.
This game 2?
Game 2? Game 3.
Game 3, okay.
I don't think we're going anywhere this year. Unless we can magically pull out a win out of our ass, we ain't going anywhere.
It ain't over till the fat Yankee sings, or fat lady sings.
No,
sorry.
Listen, no, you know what? I agree with you on that one. I do. I agree with you, but
both of them, or the fat lady?
Both, yeah. So we'll see. My Yanks aren't doing too well. They just did not show up against the Blue Jays at all.
You know, it happens, man. Everybody has a bad day.
Not 3 in a row.
Okay, I mean, a lot of people have bad weeks.
Also true. So, yeah, a little bummed about that, but it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, it's all good, man. Just think, hockey season just started.
You know what? I'd love to say that that's a good thing, but I can honestly say I haven't watched a full-on hockey game since we had back-to-back strikes. First one, I'm like, all right, certain things. Second one, back-to-back, year after, I'm like, no. I kind of lost all respect for hockey.
Yeah, that was a rough time for hockey when that happened. I thought you were going to say was the Olympics. I was going to say, no, that's curling. You like the slow version of hockey.
Well, I do like curling, but I will watch hockey during the Olympics. Do you know why? Different rules. Different rules. And you don't have to worry about getting paid millions of dollars to play.
Right.
However, what I don't agree with is the fact that NHL stars are playing hockey in the Olympics. Okay, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that if you play a professional sport, whether it's hockey, baseball, football, basketball, whatever, and it's in the Olympics, that you're allowed to play. I don't agree with that.
No higher than college.
Don't agree with it. This is amateur sports. Okay?
Yeah.
And
do you agree? Are you okay with college players?
Yes, I am okay with college players. Do you know why I'm okay with college players playing?
Well, it used to be because they're not getting paid and they're not professionals, but now they're getting paid.
Depends on the sport. But the rules for college are what they use for the Olympics. Just saying. Putting it out there.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, yes, it will. Well, with that being said, let's see. What do we got? It's 9:15. You know what? What do you say?
Let's get into it early.
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's do, which one do you want to do? You know what? I'm going to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Actually, you're going to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by a toe. If you holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That! Not gonna lie, that kind of worked out perfect. Yes, it is time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news articles from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring them to your attention because you need to know what exactly is going on in the world today. And what I mean by that is the fact that these are the stories that kind of just squeak by. The stories that are on like page 14 and 15 of the newspaper, if you still read the actual newspaper, okay? Or the hidden links that are like down at the bottom of the page, like 7.5 links deep. Like JT does. JT's notorious for finding those articles way down at the bottom of the page and going on a tangent and down a rabbit hole. If you have an article that you want to send to us that you just look at it and go, I can't believe I read that, or a video where you're like, I can't believe I watched that, by all means, send it to us. Send it to us, because we love when you do that. And you can do so by posting it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. Now, this first one comes from California. Southern.
Is it we all wish we could pop on the West Coast?
Southern California, to be exact.
Okay, the hemorrhoid.
Well, you can't use armpit. Can't use armpit. But there is video for this one. I know. Crazy, right? Crazy.
I mean, just totally nuts, man.
It really is. Sometimes you just gotta grin and bear it and wing it, you know? That's not what I wanted. Ah, crap. Screwed that one.
I hate it when that happens.
Good thing I'm gonna have new overlays soon.
It's kind of like when you go in the outhouse and take a poop and it turns out there's a rattlesnake down in the pit.
Yeah, yeah.
And the only thing he can reach is your low dangling balls.
That's usually how it works.
That's a little bit painful. Just, you know, just a little bit.
Just tad bit.
Of course,
just tad bit.
It also explains what the hell's wrong with my kids.
Now I think you're reaching.
I was just trying to waste time until you fixed your problem.
Well, I don't think I'll ever actually truly fix my problem.
Okay, you bandaged it enough to continue.
But we'll go from there. Okay, how about that? Southern California woman gets 15 traffic tickets after a nationwide retailer sells novelty license plates similar to hers. And like I said, there's video.
Tickets keep piling up for one local woman, but they're for cars that aren't even hers. It's all because of her personalized license plates and novelty ones being sold just like hers. On your sides, Christine Lazar joining us now to explain how this all unfolded. Christine, this is certainly a wild one.
Well, this is really born out of the fact that now we have so many cameras that are handing out tickets for running red lights or for not being on the, being on the toll roads. And those cameras, they can make some mistakes. So since May, she's...
No kidding.
Peters make mistakes? Never.
Let's go on.
Received 15 red light and toll road violations after a nationwide retailer started selling novelty plates online that just so happened to have the same letters that she's had on her personalized plate for more than 2 decades.
He has a custom.
So here's my question. Does she have every right to sue? We need a lawyer on this one.
Good question. I would think she would have means to retaliate in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, every one of those tickets, I don't know if they do the point system in California or anything like that, but every one of those tickets count against her.
Most likely.
You know, and your insurance, they always look at how many tickets you have.
True.
So her insurance could, may have gone out the window, astronomically.
Let's find out.
Paint job.
To say that Susie Kiefer loves her car is an understatement.
I pinned a picture of it on my bulletin board for probably 2 years before it was coming out. I'm from Detroit. It's a muscle car. I was lovesick.
I'm sorry. That car is not a muscle car.
No.
Just let's go on.
For it.
And so what better to put on her vanity plate than the phrase lovesick? How connected?
Love stinks. Yeah,
no, love sick.
Yeah. Oh, love sick. I'm sorry.
Love sick.
My bad.
Are you to this license plate?
First of all, I'm in love with love. It's part of me.
Aw. Somebody get Cupid on the phone. Stat.
Love is not your son's nickname, is it?
No.
It's my life, and it goes with my car.
For 20 years, Susie says that plate has brought her nothing but joy until last May, when she suddenly started getting tickets in the mail.
Illinois, San Francisco, New Jersey, Fort Worth, Texas.
Tickets from agencies across the country for offenses like running a red light, going through a toll road, and speeding.
When you get a ticket.
Now, the pictures on those tickets don't even match her car. They don't match.
Ticket, you can go online to whoever's sending it to you and see the photos bigger of the car they're taking a photo of. And I could see that it's not my plate. It looks just like my plate.
Turns out clothing retailer Zoomies was selling a novelty plate with the words lovesick. It looks almost identical to a real California plate. And so what did you do?
Why is the store's name after something that dogs do? Hey, I am asking a very good question here.
Not just dogs. Cats do it too.
Cats do it too, yes. Zoomies, yay!
I started calling every single ticket and discussing with whoever would answer the phone and listen to me and explain this is not my car. Clearly, it's not my Dodge Magnum. If you look at the photo, some of them are Mercedes,
And a Dodge Magnum is not a muscle car. Is it classified as a muscle car? No. Is it a Dodge? Yes. But it's kind of like a mix between a Charger and a
station wagon.
Station wagon. Yeah, thank you. Just without the seats in the back that make you go, oh, I'm falling out.
Those are fun seats, though.
Right.
Some of them are old Chevys.
Kiefer's lawyer sent a cease and desist letter to Zoomies asking them to stop selling the plate, which other drivers appear to be using on their cars. But the company didn't respond. So we reached out to Zoomies not once, not twice, but 3 times with no response. But within days, we noticed that the lovesick license plate had been pulled off its website. We contacted the Department of Motor Vehicles, and a spokesperson told us that California law prohibits the sale of any product that could be used to defraud, misrepresent, or impersonate a vehicle's identity, such as a license plate, but admitted to us that the DMV does not have direct enforcement authority to stop retailers from selling novelty fake license plates.
Which is true. anywhere.
But you have the ability to contact somebody who does.
Right.
That means they actually have to do some work, and this is the DMV, so we know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, let's go on.
But the CHP does.
It is not a correctable citation. Some people believe it is, but it is not. It's a minimum of a $500 fine. I've seen it go upwards towards $1,000.
Is it legal for these retailers to sell these vanity plates, but just illegal to use them on a car?
That is correct. They are basically sold for decoration or for novelty, like you say. But to display them on the vehicle, that's up to the person driving that car. And that is
No. Hold it. Time out. Freeze right there. Depending on the state you are in, you cannot use that on your car.
But he's in California, so he's going to be talking about California.
Right. But even still, they have more. California's motor vehicle laws are so uptight that they make New York's motor vehicle laws look like kindergarten. Okay?
Okay.
They have like the strictest of the strict. Let's go on.
That is very illegal. That is basically falsifying information and falsifying a DMV document.
And while CHP officers would know right away that this isn't a real California vanity plate, cameras can't always spot the difference.
A lot of these red light cameras and things are set up on automated systems.
So far, Susie has been able to get her tickets wiped, but she says she won't be satisfied until all these novelty plates are taken off the web.
And we did reach out.
I kind of have to agree with that.
I would too.
Especially if there's record of the woman having a license plate for over 20 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Where are we going to next, sir?
Oh, we're just going to take a trip north.
Oh, wait.
North to oregano. If you would have let me finish.
Aw.
I was going to say, but not to oregano.
Oh. Oh, there's video on this one too.
Huh?
There's video on this one too.
Yes, there is. We're going to the Fairfax district of Los Angeles.
Also known as the City of Angels. Aww.
City of the Angels. Oh, sorry. Good song.
Oh, City of
Yes, a Fairfax district ISO returns more than a year after tons of trash were removed.
Oh, no. Is this a hoarder?
Click play, my friend.
Oh, God help us. If this is a hoarder, so... Oh, this is going to be great if it's a hoarder. People are.
This is a hoarder on freaking meth, dude.
This is going to make people cringe.
Last year, the city spent hours removing tons of trash and debris from a home in the Fairfax district.
Well, today it looks like the home may be even worse.
Whoa. That's not trash. That's a junkyard.
No, this is a trash yard.
Let's go on.
Worse condition than before. There you see it, not a visible inch of yard without trash. And this home located in the Fairfax district just south of Melrose. Now Eyewitness News reporter Leo Stallworth joins us live with more.
Look on his face.
Wait a minute. Did you see? Okay. So you saw the, I wonder if I can rewind it a little bit here. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah. Look at this picture. Look at this frame. Okay. See my mouse? Here's the grass that they're talking about that you can actually see. Look at the car on the other side. Anybody with OCD / what's that phobia for fear of germs?
Oh God.
This is Howie Mandel's worst nightmare. right here.
Yep.
Let's go on.
Of yard without trash. And this home located in the Fairfax district just south of Melrose. Now Eyewitness News reporter Leo Stallworth joins us live with more on the neighborhood eyesore and the safety hazard. Unbelievable, Leo.
Safety hazard?
Well,
light a match. We're having marshmallows. Can anyone?
I would not eat that marshmallow.
Mr. Mess, can anyone else smell that picture?
Absolutely, my friend. And we are standing in front of the eyesore right here in front of this yard. You see all of this trash. And believe me, folks, it smells as bad as it looks. Here's more. Some neighbors say they've had it with smelly trash littering this yard in the 600 block of North Myrtle and the Fairfax district.
Pretty gross and smells pretty bad.
Air 7 taking a bird's eye view, showing the front and backyard of the home, a wasteland of clutter.
It just keeps happening, and they keep, they cleaned it out, like a year ago?
Last year, residents complained so much.
Wait, they cleaned it out a year ago? So this is over. This is over a year's worth of trash.
Returns.
Oh, good God!
About the stinky piles of garbage in the yard, it caught the ear of L.A. Mayor Karen Bass, who visited the home to see what all the fuss was about.
Forget all your politics aside, but whatever. Just okay.
Soon after, city work crews moving in, hauling out some 7 tons of waste. The mayor's office issuing this statement on the heels of this latest pileup in the yard. It is really disappointing that the owners of this private property have again allowed the conditions of the site to disintegrate. The city expended significant public resources last year to address this health and safety hazard, including removing tons of non-hazardous waste, and there is an open and ongoing criminal case against the property owner.
I think he probably needs some help. I mean, he's obviously like hoarding trash.
Tanya Lee Jane says she's a friend of the property owner, and she argues he's not hoarding trash. Instead, he's recycling.
Okay, hold it. Time out. Freeze. Rewind. Not hoarding.
He's recycling.
Lady Death made my house mess look like a mansion. Big Tank, homeowner needs to see a psychiatrist. Don't know if that's going to work. Let's go on.
He was going to call me when he's ready because I had a truck and we were going to be taking his recycles.
Jane says her friend is a veteran of the Vietnam War and suffers from PT.
Don't care. Don't care. This is someone who is clearly given up and doesn't give a shit.
SD. She admits he could use some help.
This needs to be handled. There needs to be a solution.
The solution for the city last year was to remove it.
No, it wasn't the city. The city didn't do this. The mayor did this. It was her who said, I'm going to take care of this right now and not follow protocol.
I like how they muted her.
And not follow protocol.
What
really?
does that mean?
In a situation like this, you would rather wait the 2 to 3 additional weeks that it would take.
Here,
go do all the paperwork and the requests and all this other bullshit, instead of the mayor of the city doing what they should do and say, "Hey, clean it up now."
So, here's my thing on this also. All you need to do is light one match. Just one.
Mm-hmm.
Whoosh. That's all that's going to happen. Whoosh. And then you got another wildfire on your hands.
And the city had to spend considerable resources cleaning this mess up last year. The question is, will they do it again? I know residents are hoping and expecting them to do it again. Live in the Fairfax District, Leo Stallworth, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
I like that guy's voice.
Yeah. A little bit more. A spokesperson for the Los Angeles City Council member Katie Yaroslavsky said in a statement that she is outraged that the conditions are once again impacting the neighborhood, calling it completely unacceptable. Quote, our office has pushed LADBS, the city attorney, and the county for more than a year, flagged every complaint from neighbors, and demanded updates on every court hearing. This case shows how slow and frustrating the system is. Follow protocol, remember? It is designed to request compliance, not demand accountability. This is why Councilmember Yaroslavsky is leading a motion demanding the overdue nuisance abatement report so the city can strengthen and streamline enforcement and hold property owners accountable.
And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Holy crap.
I'd like to know how much they spent the year before to clean that up.
You should be able to look that up using ChatGPT.
Sorry, I don't use ChatGPT, and I won't use ChatGPT.
Use Copilot. Oh, wait, that uses ChatGPT.
None of that AI stuff, dude. Just not going to do it. Hey, Big Tank, could you look that up for me?
There you go. I want to say hi to Donna, who just chimed in on TikTok. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. And this next one, we're going all the way down to Sweetwater, Texas. Yeehaw! Sweetwater, Texas. That's right. It's another DoorDash driver story.
Oh, God.
But this one is a little different. For a DoorDash driver alerted the police. Not a bad thing, especially if there's a crime. That crime, however, was a hostage situation.
And he was the hostage?
Nope. He delivered suspicious items to a Sweetwater hotel room. Neil Cooper, identified as the suspect, involved in the hostage situation at a Sweetwater Inn on Georgia Avenue around 11:30 on September 22nd. Excuse me. Dying here. He called the police and said, just so you know, I dropped off this weird stuff. I think there may be a hostage situation because the items that he dropped off, trash bags, zip ties, bleach, a hatchet, and more.
See, that would not make me think hostage situation.
No, that would make me think we're going to clean up a crime scene.
Yeah, that would make me think acid in the steel bathtub, disintegrating, body parts and, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's going to become a real life CSI.
Big Tank says the city has not posted anything about the payment.
Lady Death says, sounds totally innocent. And Mr. Mess, who's dead? Bring out your dad.
The hostage.
So when they arrived at Cooper's motel room, he refused to exit and advised he was armed. They also did find a hostage being held inside. Hostage was quickly rescued, then arrested for an outstanding warrant.
Oh, jeez.
For manufacture/delivery of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 out of Snyder. He's also charged with failure to identify. No further information, including the hostage's identity, has been released. Yeah.
Wow.
A twofer. Where are we headed to next?
Yeah, I haven't been able to find. Here we go. Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa, Florida.
No.
Actually, it's an airport.
Do it right.
No. From Tampa to Newark.
All right.
Florida.
Didn't do it right, but I'll allow it.
Woman says United Airlines crew tried to make her remove her son's ventilator.
What?
Yeah. Melissa Sotomayor said in a now viral video that she was humiliated by the way she was spoken to. The airline said it had apologized. Yep, that's beside the point.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Let me try that again. United Airlines said it had apologized to a woman who felt humiliated when crew members tried to get her to remove her son's ventilator on a flight this month.
I don't think they're allowed to.
The video is actually right below the article on here, Sully.
Yeah, it's also like 9 minutes long.
Oh, well, yeah, in that case. Melissa said in a now viral video that the flight crew on her March 8th trip from Tampa to Newark tried to make her detach her son from life-saving medical equipment and store it so the plane could take off.
No.
Quote, this message is for United Airlines. The way that you treated my son when we were attempting to fly home from Tampa to Newark was absolutely ridiculous, unquote. She said in a nearly 10-minute TikTok video, which has more than 1 million views. United said it has contacted Sotomayor, quote, to address her concerns and apologize for any frustration she may have experienced, unquote. The airline did not provide further details. Sotomayor told NBC via text message Sunday that the airline's apology, quote, was not serious, unquote. She said her son, who is medically complex, depends on a ventilator and a tracheostomy tube. The 2-year-old was born premature at 22 weeks gestation.
I know that feeling.
She said that before the flight, she obtained documentation so her son could fly to their destination. They did not encounter problems on the first leg, which would be the trip to Tampa. She also said that she shared the documentation with the airline before the trip and that the airline cleared her son's medical equipment with no problem.
Which is, she did the right thing.
Yeah. I mean, she did everything she should have done. But they ran into issues on their return flight.
Yikes.
Sotomayor said the flight attendant informed her that she would need to put the medical equipment under the seat before takeoff.
It's a ventilator.
Yeah. Sotomayor said that she told the crew member that her son could not be off the machine because they are keeping him alive, and that she provided her documentation, including medical clearance letters from 2 of her son's doctors, to the flight attendant. She was then approached by another flight attendant who told her that their seats might have to be moved if she didn't comply.
No.
She said she provided the documentation again and told the attendants that the airline's accessibility department selected her seats before the trip. Sotomayor told NBC News that when the airline contacted her to apologize, the representative said that the flight attendants reported it was a, quote, bulkhead seating problem, unquote, even though she said they never mentioned that in the moment.
That's bullshit right there. I'm sorry. I'm taking the mother's side on this one because that is 100% bullshit. She has all the medical documentation that she needs, all the letters signed, and had absolutely no problem on the first flight. So now on the second flight, you have a whole new crew, new captain, and the captain of all people should know that when they have all this documentation, and this is just coming from somebody who knows somebody who had a child on a ventilator, who flew, by the way, and had all these documents that needed to be there. Duh. You can't take the kid off it. It's just the way it works. I'm getting there.
Then the flight's captain got involved.
Yeah.
Quote, he then says that I am being difficult and my son's medical equipment is a danger to other passengers and to my son, and that I am not following FAA guidelines.
Yeah, no.
She said she told the captain that all the medical equipment was approved by the FAA and showed her documents. Captain told Sotomayor this was dangerous for her son to fly And she once again said that he had been medically cleared.
Here's
the flight
the note.
Departed more than an hour later, she said, quote, I was really upset by the way we were humiliated in front of others in the way that we were talked to. The captain talked to me as if I was purposely endangering my son, and they were unwilling to listen to the fact that my son was dependent on this equipment to keep him alive. I have felt so disrespected by these airlines, well, by United Airlines, she said in her video, and I will never fly United again.
Now, Big Tank
Unquote.
makes a comment of, simply put, to be a steward or pilot, they need to be trained in partial medical more than just CPR/first aid. So there's a problem with that statement. As much as I agree that they should be trained in CPR, first aid, EpiPen, stuff like that, this is a ventilator. This is something that woman is already trained on because that woman has it for her son so her son can be alive and breathe. That
and besides the fact that she got everything cleared through the FAA,
exactly,
through the doctors and all that stuff, she had documentation and everything, and had no issues whatsoever on her first leg of her flight.
Exactly. She had the proper documentation. She took the steps. That pilot and those stewardesses or stewards or flight attendants or whatever the hell you want to call them should know the FAA regulations, and that they should know that if they have the proper documentation, not some half-assed, here's a letter that's perfectly signed by something else, proper documentation.
Well, and Tank, I understand what you're saying, but this is beyond that point.
Yeah.
This situation is beyond that point because, like I said, and Sully said, she's already been on one flight.
Right.
She has all the documentation she needs, clearance from the FAA, clearance from the doctors, this, that, and the other thing. That right there, when she showed that documentation to the first stewardess, should have ended the conversation.
Yes.
Right there.
Absolutely.
Those seats were picked specifically for her by the airlines.
Absolutely.
To meet the needs that she had to be able to have her son on this equipment.
Mm-hmm.
If she took it off him and stowed it under the seat, he was dead.
Yeah. Sorry. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just great. Yeah.
They do hire morons.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Completely agree with you on that one.
All of a sudden,
100%. Where are we going next, Sully?
I lost my
You lost
OBS.
your page.
Or not my OBS, my camera, actually. Something happened. Oh, man. I'm stuck. There we go. I can move it without the buttons, but I don't know
unstuck now.
I don't know what just happened. But we're going to New York next. Good old New York. New York couple caught hotboxing a car with a 2-year-old in the back seat.
Oh, God.
Outside of Miami Beach Hotel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Couple, upstate New York. Yeah. Philip Frazier, 36, and Casey Renee Buckman, 27, were allegedly caught puffing with the windows rolled up and sipping on tequila while parked outside the Clevelander Hotel on Sunday night. And yes, I will show you a picture. Because, my God, if these two weren't made for each other, holy crap. Just holy crap. You're going to be like, damn, what's up with that? And I'll be like, I told you. Because damn. Just damn. That's all it is. These two geniuses. You know, it's one of JT's and I's pet peeves involving children. in anything bad. But there they are. There's Philip Frazier, Casey Renee Buckman. The 2-year-old was in the back of the car as it filled with smoke, prompting passerby to call the authorities. So kudos to the passerby. The marijuana smoke filled the vehicle and is commonly referred to as hotboxing, police said in a statement. Yes, these two geniuses right here. Gotta love it. The cops came and took possession of a large clear bag of marijuana rashly tucked under the driver's seat and a pistol, to which was in the automobile's glove box.
Oops.
Yes.
Drugs and guns don't mix.
Both adults are facing child abuse charges. Buckman was hit with an additional charge of marijuana possession, and Frazier's also facing a charge of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Records show that Frazier was booked in Elmira Correctional Facility in 2015 on attempted criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree. So, way to go, genius. Way to go. Mostly for being a freaking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess with kids, man. Kids, just don't. Just no. That, my friends, is this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you've got an article or video where you say to yourself, yeah, I can't believe I read that, or I can't believe I watched that, send it to us. Post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel, and we'll use it for the show. And now, let's do this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes, that is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take all those wonderful people from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring them to your attention with that one special person. That one person that you say to yourself, man, they should never procreate. I'm talking about the Dumbass of the Week. If you have one, send it to us, accidentalpunch@gmail.com, or you can post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. Want to say hi to Jason, who just popped on TikTok. Hello, good to see you. Come on in, have some fun with us. You're just in time for the Dumbass of the Week. This week, oh boy. This one I saw, and I made sure to give it to Nakaya and go, this is our Dumbass of the Week for this week. I will say that when I saw this, there were a lot, and I mean a lot, of innuendo jokes in the comment section of not just the article, but on the Facebook page where I found it, including, but not limited to, my own. And I will tell you what that is, because I certainly commented on it. So, what's one thing that, most, I don't want to say most, because there are people out there that are actually very good with breakups and everything, like, and I mean that in a very nice way. Like, there are people out there that can actually handle a breakup. But JT.
Yes.
What's one of the worst things that may have happened where an ex retaliated against you or something?
Oh, you mean like the convertible that was filled with cement?
That would do it. Yep. That's a good one. No, you're not wrong. That's a good one.
Or the one where they ran over the ex's car with a monster truck.
That's pretty damn funny, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Bad, but pretty funny. So chat room, what about you guys? What is one of the worst things that either you have experienced or knows somebody who's gone through something where the ex did something in retaliation after a breakup. Okay? Post it in the chat. TikTok, please, by all means, converse. We want to know. While you're doing that, I'm going to show a picture.
Ooh, I want to see picture. I want to see picture.
There we go.
Nakaya says, my mama taught me to share my old toys so somebody can have my ex.
There you go. The woman you see on your screen is a firefighter. A firefighter being accused of stalking after she did some retaliation against her ex-boyfriend. And the reason that she did this retaliation was because of what she did after finding out he had a new girl. At least dating. Not boyfriend, girlfriend yet, but at least dating. The accusation? She dumped not one, not two, but 75 possibly used tampons on her ex's lawn.
You know what? I'm hoping that she got some from other friends. Otherwise, that's a really heavy period.
Yeah, I said this was definitely a red flag situation. So, and I posted that right there. I got a lot of laughs off of that one.
Hey, I know some folks overseas that would get a lot of drinks out of those.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, folks, we're going down to Florida.
Oh my God.
The land, Florida to be exact, where the firefighter that you see is accused of stalking and dumping 75 possible used tampons on her ex-boyfriend's lawn. The Fallujah County Sheriff's Office was contacted by a woman on September 30th after she and her boyfriend woke up to find a pile of tampons on their front lawn that were stained red as if they were possibly used. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Police reviewed security camera recordings that showed a pickup truck driving past the house at around 10 p.m. on September 29th, and a woman allegedly sat in the truck bed until traffic cleared, at which point she jumped out and threw 75 tampons into the front yard. When the couple was asked who they believed was behind the crime, they reportedly both pointed the finger at Gabrielle France, a firefighter with Orange County Fire and Rescue and the ex-girlfriend of the man living in the home. They said it was likely her demonstrating she was unhappy that her ex-boyfriend was dating a new person. They claimed she previously made multiple social media posts talking badly about them and the fact that they are now together. Again, guys, if you're gonna do shit like this, don't post anything on social media. JT and I have warned everybody about this because then it becomes fodder for our show. So in the meantime, keep doing it and see what happens. Just saying. Well, police confronted her, and she initially said that she did not know where her ex lived, but eventually admitted to committing the act, but said it was not her idea. Sure, we believe you. We believe you. Instead, she placed blame on her mother and her aunt, who came from out of town and made the plan for her. I'm sorry. No. Mommy did not do this. You are a big girl. You got big girl pants. No. No.
Like Mr. Mess says, it doesn't matter whose idea it was. It matters who committed it.
Exactly. Well, she said that while the pair were in town, all three of them purchased tampons and painted them red to make them look like they had been used. Then the trio drove to the ex-boyfriend's house and dumped the tampons. Police arrested Franz and charged her with 2 counts of misdemeanor stalking, saying the incident was done with the sole purpose to harass her ex and serves no legitimate purpose. Listen.
At least they didn't actually come out of harass.
Yeah, there's just one problem with this. The main problem is this. This is a person who works for fire and rescue. Okay?
Well, maybe not anymore.
Exactly. Maybe not anymore. Because consequences for your actions. Comment Nunjabish. I love that screen name. I guess dirty tampons are better than positive pregnancy tests.
Could have got those too.
The way her hair is colored says a lot. LOL. It's Cruella DeVille.
A younger one, because it's still blonde instead of gray.
And that the best part is somebody went, what does her hair have to do with it? And someone put, did you just misgender they/them?
Oh, jeez.
I'm
just going to call everyone it from now on.
Yay. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like she's a good looking girl. But that says crazy all over it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd take her out to dinner at least. Probably not kick her out of bed.
I wonder how much of her social media is now completely shut down or blocked from everybody. Let's see. Klinger says, I cleaned junior high locker rooms in my 20s. I had to scrape used tampons off the ceiling at one point for a week. Oof. Oof.
Nice.
I hear you now.
Is it okay if I read the one that she posted in the chat room?
Which one?
I'm asking her if it's okay if I read the one that she posted.
I mean, I would think you can read it.
Well, I just want to make sure. She said, yeah. Oh, no, that was Klinger said, yep.
All right, then. Well, that, my friend.
I'll go ahead and read it.
Go ahead.
Micaiah said that she poured sugar into her ex's gas tank on his Thunderbird.
Oof.
5 pounds worth of sugar.
Yikes.
He still has the car thinking he can fix it.
Oof. And the answer to her question of how did she do with wording it? Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. You done good.
Yes, it was a great title.
You done good. That, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, make sure you send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com, and we will use it for the show and give credit where credit is due. If you don't want to do that, you can also post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Oh, we got to get out of here. I don't want to. We're having a good time, but we got to. So, JT, my friend, go for it, because you can.
I can?
Yes.
Cool. If you want to follow me, JT, you can do it in a couple of different places. That's right. For the music on Facebook, just do a search for the JT Hollis fan page.
That's right.
For the woodworking on Facebook, do a search for Veteran Garden Deco. Or you can check us out on the interwebs at vgdshop.com.
That's right. You can also follow me on all of the social media outlets that are out there. Facebook, The Sully Show and Accidental Punch. YouTube at Accidental Punch. TikTok, The Sully Show. X, The Sully Show and at Accidental Punch. I try to do whatever I can pretty much everywhere as much as I can because why not? Why not? We will be live next week. That's right. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Accidental Punch TV. JT will be with us. Oh, yes. But we're getting closer and closer to a surgery date. So, to calm the nerves, we will still be doing a show. Do you know why? Because we got a world record story to do each and every week. Just saying. You got to keep that streak going. It's a good streak to have. It is what it is. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok at The Sully Show. Underscores in between everything. Keep a wonderful check on me scaring my daughter for 31 days. Have a great night, everybody. Stick around for a raid. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Screw you guys, I'm getting him.
You're listening to The Sully Show. They got the mustard.
Screw you. You know, I think they look more like lit cigarettes than they did used up tampons.
That was a good one. All right, everybody. The show is now over, and we are going to do a raid. And I actually just noticed that somebody that I have not seen stream for quite some time is on tonight. And she's going to be playing Silent Hill. Fork My Life is the screen name. So if you like scary games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, she's playing Silent Hill. It's going to be great. The brand new one. Ooh, so make sure you use Accidental Punch logos with Punchers Unite in the middle. And guys, we'll see you next week. All right? We will. I promise. So that, my friends, let the raid begin. The show is over. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. 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 Because bye-bye. Yeah, this is the bye-bye. That's what we do is a bye-bye. Bye-bye.